streaming process.
Okay.
And edit.
I can't see, like, are people going to be commenting, or is it just like you and me?
Yeah, they'll be commenting. I'll send you the link.
Okay. Because then I can read it over here.
Monetization, advanced settings, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We should almost be good. Okay. Okay, we are live. Oh, watch out.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, 25 minutes ago. What are you doing, CJ? Oh, you want to get online and maybe talk to people? Okay.
Talk to the world.
Guess I will. Okay.
Okay, did you get the link?
The link is here. 1 second.
1 second.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay. It's on YouTube. That's cool.
Yeah.
The link is here. Oh, I get to hear myself.
I would mute the YouTube thing because it lags a little bit. So
yeah, I'm doing that right now. Okay.
I'm gonna share this video ever. Share on everything.
Oh man.
Oh dear. Hold on. For some reason, my chat isn't loading anything. So.
You said your what?
My chat isn't loading anything. So.
I swear to God, I thought you said my cat isn't loading anything. And I was like,
yeah, my cat comes with a loading bar.
You know, cats are weird. I wouldn't even put it past you.
They are kind of weird. So
what is the whole subject matter that we're going to be talking about?
Okay, so we're going to be talking about photography because that's like your jam.
Are we talking about we're not talking about racing and all that?
We'll talk about both. We'll talk about everything.
Okay, cool.
So right now, guys, I am currently sharing all my links, so don't mind me. But CJ, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, my name is CJ. I also drive a Grabber Blue Mustang, and we always, if you don't know that video, you probably should go watch it and see my sleeve because it's messed up.
Yeah, it's in the description below, by the way. I put it in there. There we go. To give reference.
Yeah, well.
And people got so upset about that.
They got so triggered about a sleeve. It's like, bye.
About a sleeve.
I was like, oh,
a sleeve.
God. And I got to thank everybody for coming onto my Instagram and then like commenting almost every single day. Oh my God, are you David? I'm like, no, I'm still not David. But thank you.
Still not David, but thank you.
Thank you. David. No, yeah, but I'm from Oklahoma. I'm from Florida. I live in Oklahoma right now, and it's cold, so I'm staying inside, and we're doing this video.
How cold is it in Oklahoma right now?
Dude, it was -3 degrees on Saturday.
-3?
-3, and then it went to 79 on Wednesday.
That's not cool, dude.
Yeah, my body's not really digging this.
No.
You know, I got to wear all my assortment of clothes this week, so you know it was really great.
Somebody just DJ, I'm sorry to interrupt, but somebody said, "Oh my God, it's David talking to David."
David, it's a Davidception right now.
Because since we both drive Grabber Blue Mustangs, we're obviously the same person.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, so the rules of this live stream and/or podcast. People commenting right now. I just want to let you guys know we're gonna pick one question out of a huge group and then actually talk about it rather than just completely try to answer all of them because it's not gonna happen. I tried to do it in previous streams and then I just can't talk forever for the rest of my life. So
you know, some would be confused about that, but sure.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so hey, can you get me all to 25 subscribers? Hey, everybody go subscribe to the Ryan Watkins. Get him to 25. Magic 25.
Do it.
Do it now. Do it now. Watching you from Egypt on deployment.
Dude,
Yeah.
right on. That's cool, man.
CJ knows about the deployment life. You've been overseas, so
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure, mate.
Okay, so let's talk about how'd you get into photography with cars?
So with cars, it was more along the lines of I didn't want to pay anyone because I like this sounds so shitty, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna curse probably like an ass ton, and that's
I love whatever. Even in your adjective, you curse to describe it. Like,
well, yeah. So yeah, so I got into photography essentially by and with cars, because I used to do film in high school and everything like that, and I kind of was like, you know, hey, do I want to continue this? I don't really know. But the biggest thing was when I was going to a track event, one of my first times, someone's like, yo, bro, hey, I'll hook you up. I got like $50 for track photos. And I see him and I'm like, why does my car look like it's parked right now? I'm like,
oh, did he have a shutter speed too quick? Or
way too high of a shutter speed. It was like 1/300th or whatever it is. And you know, back in the day when I was like looking at it, and I was like, I guess that's a cool photo. I mean, it kind of looks like my suspension's broken and I'm parked, but whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
And
oh, man.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's like one of the biggest. I'm not a photography expert for stills, but I feel like that's one of the biggest like amateur mistakes is people think they need the car to be perfect, like not moving, basically, to the point where the wheels aren't even spinning while on a track, and you're like, how do you like? It's amazing that cameras can do that. You know, it's amazing they can get it that crisp and that sharp and that to the point where you can't even see the illusion of the wheel spinning, but then it doesn't even look like somebody's driving fast. But it's also extremely easy to make a car look really fast with stills. But on video, it is almost impossible to make a car look fast.
And that, yeah, a lot of that has to do with like angle, because I've learned through like my, whatchamacallit, I guess like when you record racing videos and everything like that, you have these, I've got like my Canon, which I use as my interior shot, and then I'll use my, my GoPro S thing. Don't buy the Sony action cam. It broke on me. If Sony wants to send me another one right now, fine, but it sucks. So shots fired on that one. But honestly, I use that on the outside, and it'll be it'll pretty much be like a lower angle. So as I learned, I was like, man, like I was kind of weird. Like, you know, if you put it on higher, it looks slower on the track. But if you get like that bumper, like lower view and everything like that, you look like you're booking it and you're going 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Hang on. Sorry, my phone just died.
It's all good.
But yeah, so like it's a lot of it is just aspect and stuff. So yeah, just that's what I learned, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, for some reason my webcam through the stream is coming out very, very bad. I don't know why, because I'm using a brand new Logitech. So I don't know. Yeah, everyone's saying it's my Apple one. No, it's a Logitech one. It's a brand spanking new. So don't know what's going on here. Let me reset it. Maybe I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Nice. That's nice.
Oh, speaking of the picture everybody's seen, CJ took. There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the 240 picture. Remember?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I see it now.
All right, let's try this again. All right, let it boot up. Could be your connection. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna refresh my page.
It doesn't look that bad.
That's horrible. Like.
Oh, it's clear on here.
Okay.
Weird.
I don't want to look like Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't want to look like Pac-Man. That's right. Because on my screen it's crystal clear. So, let's see. Let me see if I try a different browser. I'll try that. ThatDudeinBlue. Live now. It's a lot better on Safari, but on Chrome, you know, the thing. Oh, I know why it's horrible.
Why?
One of my videos is uploading right now.
So you're using bandwidth to upload a video.
Okay, so yeah,
you're like,
my bad, guys. I forgot that I edited all day. I was delirious, and yeah, so
nice. That was nice.
Twitch sucks. Twitch hates me. Like every single time I stream on Twitch, it just never works for me. It never works. Like it always cuts out. Like they denied 6 partnerships requests from me. They asked me to join Twitch, and they said no. I'm like,
they asked you to join,
yeah,
and they said no.
I don't even know.
That sounds like such a setup.
Yeah, I don't know. So it's at 99%. So I'm probably gonna have to cancel the video. So I'll cancel the upload. But it says 17 seconds remaining. What should I do?
Just let it finish. I'm sure they can deal with
it. Well,
David.
now it's processing. So now it's in the system. So that was my bad, guys. I apologize. It was a car review. So David, where's all the furniture? Oh, this is my office. Like, there's not a foot. There's downstairs is everything. Up here, it's just kind of open air.
And a foot.
Okay, it's better already. There we go. Lighting in the room is ass. Well, it's because it's just, you know. Look. Oh no. Things are spilling and whatnot. See, that just makes me look like an angel, which is nice. But it's too much.
I was gonna say vampire, but whatever.
Well, that's accurate. Here, maybe if I. Well, the bulbs in this room all went out at once, of course, and they're too tall for me to get because you need a ladder. So. Yeah, basically.
Oh, dude.
How tall is your girlfriend? How tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
4'11". Cool. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, talk about this. Somebody just mentioned my MGB review I just did. You know, the little.
Oh, really?
And
yeah,
I found out the hard way. My channel does not like, as a whole, old European cars.
Really?
I mean, you look at it. Look at the viewership. It's like 20K. 20K.
Holy crap.
Yeah, 20K and 50K. And I'm just like,
my exhaust video has more.
That's what
I'm not even
that's
anybody.
What I'm saying.
Oh, that's great.
Is your girlfriend
terrible.
14, bro? I hope you're just trolling. She just said, "Shut the hell up." It's not that. No, it's not that the video is bad. It's just people didn't watch it. People weren't interested. So. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What's your favorite Honda you've driven? Probably the NSX or the S2K. Yeah.
I don't know how to get the Oh, there's the comments. It's up there.
Yeah, it's on the side of the thing.
I'm an idiot.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm pretty much an idiot.
CJ, how many BMWs do you know that are 800 to 1,000 horsepower?
Reliably? None.
I don't know many, to be honest. I know one or two that were 700, but I rarely see them go over. I knew a guy who had the world record for the N54 motor, but I never heard from him since. That's probably a bad sign.
Yeah, I don't think they can take that much. Like, I've never seen anyone use that platform to go like, oh, hey, let's go to town on this thing.
Yeah. Somebody asked what part of Richmond I'm originally from. Chesterfield and Midlothian. Oh, wow. Let's see. Advice for new YouTubers? You just keep doing it. Even ask CJ. Even his channel. Like, you just put stuff up. You just don't stop putting stuff up.
you kind of do when it's a racing channel, and then like the winter happens. That's not no.
Well,
You
especially
really
the location you're in. It's one of those. Hi, Uzi. Happy birthday.
One of those.
Um,
I'm not getting to another Hate Oklahoma video.
Smurf X review is not going to happen for a while because I'm going single turbo. So because it kept smoking, the car kept smoking really bad. I was like, this ain't right. We changed the valve stem seals, changed the turbo seals. It's just like, okay, let's go back and do it again. And so
I wanted to be a Subaru. I wanted to do that vape life, bro.
yeah, and one of the cylinders might have lost compression. So
no, that's no bueno.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not good.
Yeah, Dan is doing his own live stream right now. Actually, he's doing his own thing. The Drift 240s at Core works right now. We did a hydraulic e-brake, which that video is not going to come out for a while because I worked really hard on that. And I got to finish the LA series first. I got to finish releasing that. So let's see here. Single turbo 240. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. How are you paying to build the 240? Oh, by saving money over years and years and years and years. I honestly, no, like I had a bunch of money that I saved up and I was like, I want to do something, but I don't know what I want to do yet. And then I was like, Supra? No, I can't afford a base model chassis for $30,000 that I need to restore anyway.
So much.
It's so much money for a Supra. It's outrageous.
That Baltic blue though. Ooh.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, people keep talking about the new Challengers. The new Challengers are pretty cool. The all-wheel drive one and all that. It'll be interesting with that.
So I'm kind of dumb. I know that they went only with the V6 model. Is that correct? I know they're kind of probably just preparing for the Hellcat later.
I think so. Yeah, I think they're working their way up it. I believe that's what they're doing.
I'm sure as soon as they get a 707 horsepower boat on all-wheel drive, it's going to murder a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, it's kind of like a Subaru, but like, a V8 and just like 4,500 pounds or 47 now.
Challengers are a big car. If you've never been inside one, you're like, oh my gosh. I thought my Mustang was big. And then you're just like, oh.
I'm surprised when we corner balance my Mustang because I got coilovers now. It weighs 3,400 pounds, and I was like, "How in the hell did I do that?" I don't know. I still have AC and leather with heated seats.
Yeah. Somebody just asked his thoughts on the Z01. I reviewed the Z01. It was a great car. I haven't driven the new one yet though. The new Camaro though, overall, is an amazing car. It's really good.
The new 6th gen is the Alpha Body is an amazing chassis. Like it can corner like crazy. Like I expect huge things out of that car.
You should buy a Corvette. No, I'm good. It's not that I don't like them. It's just there's other cars out there I'd rather have personally.
There was a Z06, a C7 Z06 for $79,000, and I was like, man, that depreciation value is nuts. Like I would never buy one new. Oh God.
Well, it's like a German car, like you have like an old Mercedes from like 06 or 07 that was like 130 grand and you can get them for 20 now. It's like unreal.
Yeah.
Any chance of coming to Australia? If you pay for my plane ticket, that's the expensive thing. Build a boosted Honda. I have good and bad experiences with boosted Hondas, but all the ones on my channel have blown up, so I just can't justify it. Especially like front wheel drive as a platform, I'm just not into it as much as rear wheel drive and all wheel drive. Any new vids we can expect from the channel? I upload 3 to 4 times a week, so there's plenty. You can ask her. I bust my booty to put out content. I feel like every time we play Xbox together, CJ, you're like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm tired.
You get on Xbox to just be like, I'm just going to relax and like kill people on GTA. And I'm like, let's do it. Like, let's light motherfuckers up. Oh, that
No,
sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does sound terrible. I just got Battlefield 1, by the way.
What?
I just gave in.
Oh,
Yeah, I got Battlefield 1.
it's a good
It's
game, man.
awesome. Here,
Never
let's
had
see.
it.
Oh, that's why the camera, guys, the camera video quality is going down because it's finishing up processing. I hate that you can't pause. Do you have 85 in Atlanta? 20 minutes north. That's about it. Let's see. The quality. What car do I get next? I already have 2 projects I gotta finish. like so many people keep asking, like, when's your next car? I'm like, I have 3 cars. Like, I'm good for now. I'm not like a lot of other YouTubers that just have a bunch of money laying around. They're just like, well, I'm gonna go buy this today. Like, yeah, exactly what it sounded like. Will you come to South Florida? I've actually been to South Florida twice for video. Finishing out the beater car trip there too, so look out for really terrible cars there.
Oh,
Sell
God.
the Mustang. Why? Tell me why to sell the Mustang. No one ever has a good reason except I don't like it. That's like it's always the only like.
So, I mean, I would, but the thing is like, there's nothing really out there that I really want more. And I've poured, like, both of us have poured so much money into our cars where we're just like,
Yeah, but
is
in
it feasible?
retrospect, I've not poured a fourth of the money I have into the 240SX. Like
True. That's
the
very true.
Mustang, 7 pounds of boost, and I make 630 horsepower and stock everything. Like
Yeah.
other than that, what other platform does that? Chevy LS. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else out there that bang for your buck performance wise. There's not in America anyway.
No.
Get an Evo. Jasmine and Black Barney have over $120,000 in them. Just yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I know. Like you understand, guys. When you review cars, you learn everything. You learn everything about the process, how many times they built it, how many times they trialed and errored it. And I'm lucky over here, man. I've had hardly any issues with my car, and I've beaten the snot out of it. You know, like, oh man. Thinking I'm coming to Cali? I just did it. I'm still releasing LA videos.
That must be so painful to read.
Well, people are like, why haven't you put out car reviews? I'm like, I've put out like 6 in the past.
You know that might still be from like your I guess YouTube algorithm or whatever the hell it was.
Dude, the new algorithm's so tough. It's so tough.
Because you had to start a new channel, didn't you?
I started another one just for fun, just to make whatever I wanted. I put out a skateboard video today of me trying a trick for like 35 times and finally getting it.
Should have just done me busting my ass.
Hold on. You get more money for project cars. I wouldn't get that much money from the Mustang though. Like it's already depreciated. It's got 92,000 miles on it. Like there's no point to sell it, you know.
You'd probably make like 22 on it, honestly. Like that would be max, especially with that many miles.
Oh man, I like your old Robot Chicken videos. Hold on. Alejandra needs a project car. Actually, she needs to finish school. I got plans. What inspired you to build your 240? The 1JZ project my friend Ben did. And when we were swapping that motor, I was like, I kind of want to do this too. And then I was like, but I'm a perfectionist and I have to do everything right. And then, yeah, that happened. Let's see. Do you remember the first time you light painted, CJ? Was that really tough for you?
Yes. So the way that it started was when I saw someone do it like once. Like it was just like one of the spur of the moment. They light painted a guitar or something like that, and I was like, man, I want to do that with a car. I was like, that would be really, really cool. And I didn't know how to do it. I had no idea. So I did what anybody who like with a computer and an internet access would do. I looked on YouTube and I saw some basic examples of how to do it, set up your settings and everything. And I didn't have a real light. I used my phone app with the light. And I walked around my car, and it was funny as hell because I was in downtown Oklahoma, and there's like people around me, and you just see this crazy ass dude walking by, like shaking his phone up and down and everything.
Oh,
like
he's
that.
using his phone flashlight?
Yes, I was using my phone flashlight. It was morbidly terrible. And so I ended up going like around the car and everything like that. And I was like, man, that was pretty cool. Like I learned, because there's a lot of light theory that goes into it, like how much light can absorb into certain areas and everything, a bunch of boring shit that no one cares about. And so once I bought my equipment to finally get it all set up, like getting a remote, getting an actual a tripod, because I was like a cheap ass and I was like, I'm gonna set it up on this here block of wood and then I'm gonna press play, because I had no idea what I was doing. And that's the thing that I tell people is I was like, you have to go practice. Like you have to do that. Like you can't just say, oh man, like I really am not that good at anything. And I'm like,
right.
No, you know, I wasn't that great either. Like I've been doing photography for a cumulative of 7 years now, and I've been getting better and better at it. And I'm not saying I'm great at all, because obviously I'm not getting paid by any magazine company or anything like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you remember when I messaged Speed Hunters and then they were like, wow, that was really cool.
Man, yeah, that was a big highlight for you. Right now,
yeah.
I'm winter review of Turbo Civic I did last week. That's not a joke. Here, I'm gonna share this on the gram of Insta, because you know that's how things work. Hold on. Let's see.
You remember when I was walking around your car with this huge ass light too? At least I had, you know, giant light instead of my phone, because that just looks so cheap.
CJ, do you mind if I share one of your photos and tag you?
No, go for it, dude.
I mean, right now with this dude, all about car photography. Link in bio. Don't you know? Don't you
I'm like
know?
2 steps. Don't you know? A whale.
Oh, whale.
Oh, whale.
Remember we were crying about that? Okay, so
that
guys,
was the dumbest thing ever.
We were laughing about, if you know Tokyo Drift, at the very beginning. Like I can barely get through this. At the very beginning, he's racing the Viper. He sees a brand new built house's foundation. He's like, to win, I'm gonna drive through this house. He goes, oh, whale, and just drives right through the entire thing. It's like the most ridiculous thing in the world.
How can we make this that much more epic? Let's drive through a fucking house. Oh, well.
Oh, whale. Here, Dan, I'm gonna Snapchat. Live stream with my peeps on YouTube, yeah.
When's your single coming out?
Dude, it's gonna be right up there with Closer.
Oh, Spitfire, son. I'm gonna be like that guy. Just he's the firest dude in his entire 2017.
Yeah, dude, that song blew up, and it's so funny how so many people don't know that the Chainsmokers are the same people who made Selfie. And
man,
they're the same people. And like it's funny, they had a video on their channel talking about how much they regret making that song and how they like had to rebirth themselves after that.
So I got a question actually. It says, what do you think of Larry Chen as an automotive photographer? So Larry Chen is someone that I used to look up to, not saying that I don't look up to him right now. However, there are certain aspects that I'm like, you know, in the photography business, you have to make sure that no one undercuts you. So you have to define yourself, and you have to define what your work is. You can't just go out and copy other people's work, because then that just really doesn't set you apart from anybody. And that's why I tried to do what I did. I did concentrations and stuff like that. I was an art major for like 8 years in high school and college and stuff like that. And when I was working with all that stuff, it was one of those things that I had to set myself apart. And that's a huge thing. Larry Chen did that, and I appreciate the work that he does. It's very good. It's very well-rounded. I wish that I would be able to kind of like work alongside him. However, I know it's a very competitive industry. So, well,
especially once you're in that loop, when you're in the speed hunters loop, they lock it in.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we are the auto photographers. No one can touch us.
Yeah.
Okay. So by the way, guys, it's because my video is still processing. So, man, I totally forgot about this thing. So I'm sorry, guys. Here, let's see. Have you ever gotten the chance to use different kind of cameras and stuff, CJ?
Yes, I used to use my buddy. He was the one who got me into photography. He had a 5D Mark II. I've used a 70D. I've used my SL1. I've used the T3i. All Canons, unfortunately. I want to get a Sony. I want to get the AZS, I believe, the 2. However, it's like $2,500 just for the body, and it's
you mean
mirrorless.
A7S?
Yes, the A7S.
That's what I wanted for my channel,
yeah.
but I ran into financial issue because my Canon broke, and I needed a camera right then. I just wasn't there yet, you know, and that's why I met in the middle with the GH4, which is still a solid camera.
It's great. Like I love the quality of work that it puts out, especially with video.
Yeah, it's great. And you know the best part about it, it's like an evolution of the T3i. Because it's very similar to it. It has a flip screen just like it. The A7S does not have a flip screen on it. So if I'm in the car, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't know exposure and all that, and that's really hard. But the A7S II is probably the best bang for your buck camera on the market right now. If you don't have to vlog, you know, if you don't have to do that, it's I mean, when it comes to the price and the quality, you can go to 400,000 ISO. Like,
oh, that's right. Evan showed me like because I think he got the same camera, and he showed like night, like pitch black, and he like it's grainy as hell, but it looks super cool because you can pretty much have night vision. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, I almost wanted that camera just for night because it's just so good. But the thing is, the GH4 looks more like video. The A7S looks more like film, and that's what I want more of a film look, but what do you do, right?
Yes.
Let's see here. Somebody had a really good. Yeah, Sony A7S eats batteries. Yep, it does. I remember when I did the hangar party with TJ and Evan, I get there and I had already filmed the entire previous day before, me getting on the plane, getting there, filming me getting there, washing the cars, driving the BMW i8, doing a car review, doing a video with Andrew from Driven to Cure and the Orange GTR, film the entire hangar party all on one battery. The GH4 is amazing with that. And TJ was like, how many batteries have you been through? I'm like, 1. He's like, no way, bro.
I can see him doing that. No, bro, no.
Oh, man. Let's see here. What are some good lenses? My Tokina is great. My 11 through 16, the wide angle one. I also use a 50 millimeter 1.4 as well. I love that lens so much.
Oh, the 1.4 must be so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It all depends, I guess, on what brand you use as well, because I've got a 28 to 70, I've got a 70 to 300, and I've got a 50, a 24, and all different f-stops and everything like that. But it all depends on what you want to use. The most that I've been using now is my 28 to 70, because you can get that perfect like range of angles essentially, and it's a 2.8, so it's not it doesn't give you as much bokeh as you like in a 1.4, but it still gives you enough.
Okay, so somebody has asked what's going on with the TV show I did. It's called Caffeine and Octane. It comes out in February, and I'm gonna try and find when it comes out. So give me a sec. Main trailer. I think my producer. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for it. Oh my God, so many emails. This is what happens when you do TV. There's so many, like TV is so much more complicated than YouTube. You know, YouTube, you just go out and you do it. You have so many different things. Okay. You know what? Why don't I just Google it? What am I doing? Show dates.
Hey, your contrast is way high, man. You are currently the brightest blue man to ever exist.
Yeah, because somebody was like, your room's not light enough, bro. I was like, overexposure. Whatever. It comes out in February. I'll talk about it on the channel. I'll just do that when it's done. How's Atlanta been so far? Well, I pretty much the most awesome girlfriend in the world. Oh.
Oh no, bro. My girlfriend's pretty awesome too, bro.
Bro. How's that going for you?
It's great, man. I'm gonna probably play some GTA and Battlefield with her tonight. So.
Oh. Wow. Let's see here. Describe your Mustang in one word: violent. That wasn't a joke, but I guess I'll integrate it and pretend it was. Let's see here. The awkward moment when you don't have a girlfriend. That's okay, dude. I was just saying that it's pretty great when you finally do. Right, CJ?
Yeah.
Me and CJ have been really good friends since what, 2013?
Yes.
Yeah, we started out as basically because he was a subscriber and we played Xbox together at Forza Horizon 1. Yeah. And if you look way back, on my channel, there's a video of us playing together. And ever since then, we got really close and talked about our prabs. Because, you know, I'm a human being and I'm not allowed to have emotions because I'm a YouTuber. So.
But that's what real friends are for, man. Like,
I will say though, PewDiePie, I don't know if you heard, came out with a great video called Forced Positivity on YouTube, and it's about how creators always act like everything is perfect in their life. You know, it's talked about how like he made content back in the day he didn't even like making, but he knew it got himself views, so he'd do it.
And so you whore yourself out essentially.
Well,
kind of, for lack of better terms.
But no, there are videos on my channel where I'm going through a really hard time in my personal life, but you get through it. You know, it's your job. You, though. So yeah, it's what you do. The video, do you remember the 240SX video with the Street Fighter hood with all the different comic book stuff?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was so depressed that day. Like, and I look like I'm having the time of my life in that video.
Hi guys, I'm David.
Yeah, no, I was going through a lot in that day, and I just was like, film it, get through it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Today, everyone. You know, and then you just get through it. You edit it. You put it out. People liked it. It was fun. David, why the beard now? Just was lazy. I haven't shaved lately. That's literally
how hair grows.
Yeah, honestly. And I have really sensitive skin thanks to Accutane, the acne medicine I covered on my other channel. Which, by the way, ZJ, did you see my tweet about that?
Which one, the Accutane tweet? I don't have Twitter. So.
Oh, that's right. Well, YouTube demonetized my Accutane video because they said it was too sensitive of a subject.
Did you tell them that your skin was sensitive and that you don't care?
Like, I was like, Accutane and acne was a really hard time in my life, and I wanted to share my story with everybody that's going through it right now. And they're like, not eligible for monetization. It's like, I'm so non-advertiser friendly.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so scary, dude.
God, that is so dumb.
Yeah, for sure,
Whatever.
man. Okay, somebody says grow a big beard. Here's the thing about my beard. It doesn't go down. Like, it doesn't grow down like ZZ Top.
You can't get the Leonidas
Mine
beard.
goes up. Mine curls up. And then I definitely need to trim, but like after a while, it's just a mess. Like right now. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, no, I like it. I do it for the ladies, aka one lady. So.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Whoa. That's plural.
Let's see. Why do you have 2 channels? Because I wanted freedom to make whatever I wanted. And every time I posted things on That Dude in Blue that weren't correlated, people would have a little hissy fit. And I would just be like, yeah, okay. I just want a separate creative outlet where I can just make stuff. And that's what that channel is.
That's what you need to do. Yeah.
So I just saw what you typed. Like I did a skateboarding video today, and then I did another another video about advice about anything. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, somebody said I don't want to vlog anymore. I can't handle that stuff. I don't do daily vlogging is like the worst lifestyle choice you could ever choose.
It's so stressful. Like you have nothing else but to do.
Like Roman, when I met him, looked so stressed all the time. Like I was like, man. Like his schedule, get this, CJ. Wakes up at 11 a.m., films all day, edits, falls asleep at 3 a.m., does it all over again. Every single day.
So, I mean, like, where do you get to spend the money that you get from that? Like, I don't know where that fits in.
I just, like, what they do is amazing.
I don't know.
But I just, it's like what Philip DeFranco said today. He was like, daily vloggers only show the good, just like the forced positivity thing. They don't ever show any problems in their life.
Yeah.
That's
true.
What's the other guys in the stream's YouTube channel? What is it? Is it Chris James?
Yeah. It's this one. I'm just gonna write this one.
Okay. This one. There it is. How's it like using your new gimbal? My new gimbal is actually, it's got a steep learning curve for sure. It's really, really tough. But like my intention was to try and use a gimbal to kind of not replace my slider dolly, but if I go to a big event, it'll replace my slider dolly. So I'm not carrying it everywhere, but I still get better results with the slider right now. But when it comes to like walking around, it's amazing. It's so stable.
I need a gimbal in my life. Oh my God. Like I really want to do like an action scene like thing. I really want to, but I don't have that money. And I'm like,
Oh, so my friend Andrew is a really, really, really good photographer as well. So have you met Andrew, CJ? I don't know.
No, I haven't.
All right, here. I'm going to get him in on this. So give me a second. More people.
Oh, it's going to be a 3-way.
Dang it, CJ.
I know, I'm terrible.
What's in the cup?
What's in the box?
What's in the freaking box?
What's in the freaking box?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes? Okay, give me a sec. Message. No. Okay. Come on, Facebook. Don't be a turd. Okay, hopefully that worked.
Damn it,
it's
Sean,
cool,
David
Andrew.
Patterson.
It is cool because Andrew was one of the first people to kind of like show me around Atlanta when I first moved here.
Oh, really? Nice.
Really nice of him. Yeah, it was great.
You talked about him, yeah, but I've never met him. So.
How often do you come home to Virginia? I just did recently, but that was it. Uh-oh. Andrew, your mic's like having a fit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like got this tap.
Hold on, let's see real. No,
someone's in the toilet.
No. Anything better or no?
For some reason, CJ, are you hearing that? It like does a beat.
Tap. Yeah, it's like a tapping, and then
here, reset your microphone. Yeah, I don't see your video either, Andrew.
Oh man, computer problems. You gotta love it, right?
Oh, I know, right?
All right, let me go ahead and try this. I'll be right back.
Oh, thanks for stuff.
Turn camera on. All right, you got camera.
Okay, here I see and hear you. And
still tapping.
The tap is still there.
Damn, I think it's a little bit of the speaker, but
here, unplug the headphone.
All right. Better?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. We'll do that then.
Cool. Okay, so everyone, this is Andrew. He's a photographer just like CJ, and he also helped with a bunch of other stuff, especially with Naughty Scotty. If you guys have ever seen
yeah, with our customs, yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of that, let's talk about Scotty. That guy's a character. He's awesome though. He has this slammed what is it? Oh my
You got a Y33.
Y33, and it's so low that he drove to Florida and went through like 4 sets of tires. Like
4 sets?
He's doing
yeah. No, look up CJ, look up Naughty Scotty on Instagram. Like, but naughty as in like later. not like not.
Yeah. He has dreadlocks, so that's like his name. But he paints the car like every 2 months. Does something different, does something crazy every month. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. The let's see. I need to see. Is CJ ever selling his 5.0?
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, well, first off, why? And second off, I mean, everything's for sale for the right price. So, I mean, just saying.
I'm not gonna lie. If somebody was like, David, I'd pay you $100 grand for Smurf, I'm like, where do I sign? Like, I'd be like, sold. Because then I could just, GT350 it up and just be done.
You could just like put a down payment on like a whatever the hell Grabber Blue Herc on like. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I know. If you imagine if you had a $100 grand down payment, like,
here you go.
show up with a trash bag. Just I don't. It's not body parts. But.
You have to do that, and you have to do it in like a yellow jumpsuit, and then just like, I cooked a lot.
I'll give you $1 for the staying. $1. I have $2.
There's a couple zeros missing with that one, but sure.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Hold on 1 sec. Now that the Evo is discontinued, what do you think will be the WRX competitor beside the RS? Oh, man. All-wheel drive Challenger, bro. No, I actually don't know. I think it'll be the RS. The RS filled in that gap.
It was the perfect time for it. Honestly, was.
Well, when I was at Ford Nationals and they unveiled the RS, they literally got up on stage and the first line was like, "Yeah, we're going after the WRX." Mic drop, walk away. It was so funny.
4 doors.
Fantastic. When are you reviewing an R34? When I can find a legal one here, or I'll just travel. I'll find one when I'm away. Please leave dabbing in 2016.
I'm not doing that.
Your little cousin dabs like every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Wait. What happened with the SRT Dart? Yeah, they were gonna make an SRT4 Dart, but then they were just like, nah.
They're not making the Dart anymore, are they? Like that's discontinued. Like I'm pretty sure
they had to get rid of the Dart.
Yeah, the Dart I believe is discontinued. I was reading up on it, and they're not making the Dart.
Just a new neon.
It's like, don't tell me it's a new neon, bro. I'm like, it pretty much is new neon.
What do you enjoy more, the Mustang or the 240? The 240 is like an event when I drive it, but the Mustang is just a better driving car because it's newer. But that's it. Let's see. Have a nice day. Dodge Demon.
Okay, Sean just said the Dart and the 200 are dead.
Okay. David, how's the personal channel going? It's actually going okay. I have like 5,000 subs on it now. It's not too bad for a brand spanking new channel. Like that's not bad at all for me.
I've I've had my channel for like since 2007, and I've had like 200 followers. I'm like,
Hey.
yo, thank you to all of y'all.
Squad.
You guys loyal AF, fam.
Update on the Drift 240. I just put a hydraulic e-brake in it.
Very good.
That's
Don't
good.
you know that you have it at Koru Works right now, right?
Yep, that's where it is right now. Me and Dan did a video there. My video is not going to be out for a while because I have to finish up the LA series first.
You know, my friend Ryan just dropped off his 1JZ Sylvia there. They're putting the 1JZ, and he has a full cage put in. You might have seen it there, all black.
Is it the Boss kit?
No.
They have a Boss kit there. That's pretty sweet.
The Boss kit, that's a 2J, I think.
It's 1J.
Oh, it's 1J. Okay.
That's why I was like, oh, I don't know.
It's got a it's S13 Sylvia. It's got the aero package and everything on it. It's really nice, actually. So.
Let's see here.
Sean said he would buy my car for $1,000 a year for 35 years. Maybe with an interest rate of 1,000%. Maybe I would do that. Have you seen that? Hang on. There is a commercial, and I'm about to put them on blast, but it is a Native American commercial, and it is a lending company.
Oh.
And they said that, yeah, they're like, oh, we can give you like $5,000, and you look at it, and it says an interest rate of up to 104%. And I'm like, whoa. Yeah, you get wrecked.
Is that with their casino too?
Yeah, it's next to the casino or whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I just saw that interest rate. It blew my mind. I was like, whoa, I see y'all in the fine print.
If you had to own, CJ and Andrew, if you had to own one, would it be Evo or WRX?
WRX, probably.
I'd be Evo.
I would do Evo, honestly, and that is only because they don't make them anymore. Plus, the WRXs aren't really. It depends on the year. I don't really like the newer ones. The body style looks like a Camry.
Are you hyped for Import Alliance this year? Yes, my 240 makes it there. Now that it has more problems.
Scheduled date Import Alliance, right?
That was so bad. Like, what was I thinking?
It was a little rushed. It was a little rushed.
Well, I mean, the car. I got a dud 2J in that thing.
Yeah.
It's done. Let's see. You already talked about Adam and his 2J? No, we haven't yet, but he's probably going to do a stroker kit in his.
He better do it as well.
Yeah. His freaking skate park, though, I really want to ride.
He's got space for you, so.
No, he said he wanted me to come down and skate that ramp, and I'm like, yes, please. It looks amazing. Would you ever buy an Evo? No, I wouldn't buy one.
CJ, let me ask you, what do you use for camera equipment?
What do I use? Or CJ? Oh, sorry, CJ. Sorry.
So for camera equipment, are you talking about just in general, or like for light painting? Sorry, what's up?
Just go like camera setup, lenses, whatnot.
So I talked about this a little bit earlier, right before you came in. I've got a Canon SL1. I've got a remote, obviously, for shutter speed control. Tripod. I've got an LED wand for light painting. It's an actual LED wand, which is awesome. I love it. A lot of people always wonder, what do I use for that lighting? But it's an LED wand. And then I've got you can see that I've got floodlights as well. Sometimes when I want to use that for like actual setup portraiture stuff. I've got lenses wise. I've got a 50 1.8. I've got a 28 to 70 2.8. I've got a 24. I believe it's a 2.8 as well. A 70 to 300 5.6. And I've got a remote flash as well. So that's, I think, all the equipment I have.
I've seen the photos that you had when David first got the 240 out.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. And like the biggest thing is that,
thank you.
I don't know. I know not everyone knows the SL1 from Canon, but it's not expensive. It's not
not at all.
Not their highest line or anything like that. It takes just a cheap camera and like knowledge of it, and you're fine.
I'm about to explode because somebody said, why not? Why wouldn't you buy an Evo? You didn't fall in love with Nessa? I'm like, I did fall in love with Nessa that day, That car has over $70,000 in it because of problems. Same with the King Reese Evo 10. That's been through 4 engines. Like, no, I'm not about that. And each motor built for an Evo 10 is like 20 grand. So like
5.0.
Keep it.
Oh, hang on.
I don't want that. What do you think about the hybrid Mustang? I actually just did a video on that last week. I think it's a cool idea, honestly.
Totally.
Because think about it, like hybrids shouldn't be scary anymore. They're proven in the 918. They're proven in the P1. Like that technology makes the cars faster. They don't make them worse. So that's how I look at it. Jasmine versus Death Trap RX-7. Jasmine would get the jump, but I think later the RX-7 might pull back just because of it's how light it is.
Dom pulled a new video out this week too.
Oh, did he?
Re-rotor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Favorite hatchback on market? Focus RS. Focus RS or the Golf R, one of the two.
Yeah,
I like the Focus.
But yeah, the Focus suits me more. Yeah, I enjoy that car because like a lot of people don't know, I was one of the first Americans to do the drift mode in it. I'm not saying like an arrogant way, but like I was like very, very privileged. Ford invited me out to do it. But then they embargoed the video to where I wasn't allowed to release it.
I remember when you were telling me about that.
I was so mad. I was like, everyone else is releasing Focus RS videos now. What's the point? Like, it's too late.
Mm-hmm. That's so bad.
They did skimp you out on that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. No. 06 STI for any other. Yeah, the Hawkeye's great when it comes to the STIs. That's probably my favorite STI.
I was gonna say to CJ, I used a TSI Canon when I first began. Then I went to a 60 to a 70. 70 was fantastic, but I sold that a couple months ago, and I used the original 5D now, and I bought it for $250. And everyone's worried.
How?
I got lucky. I got real lucky. It's not even beaten up.
250. Holy shit! Like, did you? What kind of crack were they on?
No, the dude was just going. He was like, it's 12 megapixels. I don't really care for it much. He had 20,000 on the shutter and was like, yeah, no, just go ahead and have it. Just $250.
Somebody just asked me to review Tyler's Miata, the zero, insert here given. But he emailed me when I was in LA, but he was too far away from me at the time. I could only afford to stay in LA because I was there for 5 days and I had to get everything done. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I travel, it's not vacation. Never. I'm there for a specific reason. I'm there to get it done. But I'll make a dedicated trip to San Diego sometime and just do that.
And you see that he has his he has a Z06 and then he has this drift Corvette C5.
Yeah. Taylor just got one too.
Ray just got one. So I'm interested to see.
Dude, it makes me laugh though, because like Taylor, me and him were joking yesterday. Like listen to our conversation. Me and Taylor are pretty good friends now, and he was actually going to podcast with us, but he's going to probably come next week if we do this.
Okay.
He goes, we were talking about how people keep accusing him of copying other people, and it's like, it's a Corvette. There's thousands of them. Like that's like CJ or me being like, oh, we copied each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, you buy a Corvette because of the platform, not because you copy somebody else. This is the dumbest thing in the world.
I've seen 2 Corvettes drifting. There's that one in Pro
2. Yeah.
That's C6. And then just guys at the
He says, I'm gonna buy a GTR for sure when I'm YouTube rich because it's the coolest car ever made.
Adrian Stanescu. Sorry if I just totally murdered your name, but he just told me to tell you that track is life. So,
let's see here. Oh, MCM and Roadkill collab. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that was
It was
fantastic.
really good. Really, really good.
I know Finnegan lives here in Georgia, and he comes to the Cappy and Octane show every once in a while. He brought his Bel Air, the Blasphemy.
Hold on. Well, I'm going to clear something out for William real quick. Who's this Tyler friend? No, Taylor, as an Adam LZ's friend.
Yeah.
And no, he doesn't have a GTR. I was joking, because that's like the new thing now. He got a Corvette C5 recently, and he has like a Miata. Like, that's it. And we just talked about Tyler's Miata. That I was in LA. I literally just talked about that. Anyway, let's move on. Why does every YouTuber buy a GTR when they make it? Because it's affordable.
I just
and it
read
makes
that.
you look like you own a supercar.
Affordable and fast.
It's a really, really fast car. That's
It's a really, really fast daily driver. That's what it feels like. It feels like an Altima inside to me. It really does.
It's really cheap. It's really cheap.
You buy it for the motor and the drivetrain.
True.
Mm-hmm.
What's on
the
your
exhaust
stock?
is like super
Bananas?
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bananas.
But, oh, hi, everyone.
Have you driven a GTR on track?
Not on
Give
track
me
now.
2 seconds.
I did that. Like you can go to like Las Vegas or whatnot and do those like track.
Mm-hmm.
I did that and I drove the GTR, and it was actually. I mean, it's
great.
Like a big, it's 4-wheel drive. You just chuck it into corners.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're simple. They're easy. So.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. It's easy to make power. It's easy to do this, easy to do that. But when I reviewed it, I'll never forget when I reviewed it. It was 2014, and it was my birthday. Mm-hmm. And I drove 3 hours to do it. Drove all the way there, got out, filmed it, got kicked out of 3 spots for no photography, no permit. Got in the car, drove it, loved it. And then after that, I said, yeah, I don't need one. And then I drove the Mustang around, which had so much more torque. You know, I was like, whoa, like it felt so different. But Javier from That Racing Channel had one of the quickest GTRs in his area. You know what he did with it? He traded it and built the Black Supra I reviewed. He said it was a more fun car to drive. And I remember when I was younger, I was like, there's no way. Like the GTR on paper is just better. You know, and then you do it and you're like, oh, I get it now.
So many things good on paper, but
here I'm like overexposed. Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Motion Auto TV. Trevor is a good friend of mine. One of the most talented mechanics I know.
Trevor.
The guy knows so much about cars and mechanics. He always finds a way to make things work. Like, I don't know if you saw his Crown Vic build he just did. It was sweet. It was a great idea. He was like, hey, you should do the Crown Vic thing with me. And I was like, oh, I don't need another project car right now.
Well, I think it was good that he teamed up with
Haggard, yeah.
It was just good timing on his part. So
David, I want to build a 240 with a Toyota motor. Should I spend the extra money, 2J, stick to 1J? Depends on what your goals are. If you're going for huge horsepower, you're going to spend a bunch of money, 2J. But if you just want to keep like a fun car, like lower horsepower, 1J. 1J is fun. I love my 1J and my coupe. It's so much fun. I like Alejandra sucks. Thanks. She's waving. Man. Will you and my Motion Auto TV ever collab? We actually have at SEMA. We were hanging out.
When he came to FD.
Yeah, and he was at FD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did a whole video together in the car. Yeah, that's right.
That was that was terrible. That plastic tarp that you got on the X-Bite.
That was easily one of the hardest times of my life. That era was so bad. Like everything went wrong. But we're past it now. It's hashtag 2017, new year.
You knew me.
Has anyone ever LS watched a Carmen?
I am so lost.
What?
I'm so lost.
What are you lost about?
I'm sorry, I was texting and then I come back and it's like, man, that era was so bad.
Yeah, we're talking about deep things, bro. We're talking about, remember the plastic tarp that got stuck in my brand spanking new headers and X-Pipe?
Oh, that just is, yeah, that's pretty bad.
I remember driving on the highway watching that in my rear view. I was like, don't do it, David. Don't do it.
Thoughts on the Aventador being facelift again? I actually forgot they were doing a facelift on the Aventador. I think that's going to be really tough because the Aventador is still one of the best looking cars out there. Hold on. Did YouTube fix the unsub problem? Nope. I get messages every single day. Bro, I didn't know you put out a video. And I get another one on Twitter. Bro, I forgot about you. I didn't know you made videos anymore. Then you get another one. Bro, where's all the car reviews? I'm like, I put one out today. They're like, nuh-uh. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't edited or anything.
I've been slaving for you people.
How did you and Alejandra meet? We met at the skate park because she was shredding. Yeah.
With those socks.
Huh?
With those socks.
Yeah, them socks though.
The banana socks.
Sorry.
Hey! Fonzie over there.
So, I think next week's topic, if I do a podcast, will be
My socks.
Not your socks. That's what she said. But I think it'll be your videos are different. And did you see the tweet the other day I got? It was like the weirdest thing in the world. Somebody was like, I posted the MG video, and no, this is no offense to the person who tweeted me. I just did not understand it. He goes, is this a new direction for your channel? Because if so, I'm unsubscribing. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, your channel has changed to all Euro classics or something. He's like, there's not enough JDM cars. I'm like, I own two 240SXs and I just filmed a Turbo Civic. It doesn't get more JDM than that. And he goes, well, it's also more now, keyword now, more EDM bias. I'm like, I've always used EDM since like day one. And like my review formula has not changed at all. Like zero. I've kept the same formula. And it's just weird. He's like, well, it's just you have a different vibe now. I'm like, okay. Help.
So Adrian again, he actually asked if we were going to be considering using drones for photography and videography. Drones are expensive, dude. Like,
yeah, I was gonna save up for.
Thing.
I was gonna save up for a really nice one. So I don't know. Like, I like drones, but at the same time, it's like, like
specific use.
Yeah, like there's so many people only use drones now, and they're overused in my opinion.
I mean, if you you've been in film school, David. You plan out your shot list, and you need like 2 shots of scenery.
Yeah.
But you look at, like, I love Casey Neistat, but when he was vlogging, it was just like drone, and it's like, all right, I know what New York City looks like.
Yeah.
I
think there's a really talented videographer named Jared Houston. You should all check him out. He's now the full-time videographer for Barrett Jackson, and we both got started at the same time in Virginia Beach. And it was cool seeing each other progress in our styles. Like, mine's very like not amateurish, but you know what I'm saying. And then his is just so he'll spend weeks on a video. Did you see the Pennzoil ad going around with Vaughn Gittin Jr. for Barrett Jackson?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was Jared. All of that was Jared.
Really?
The entire video.
Excellent.
Yeah, great work. But like, it's so funny because he would release a video at the same event I would, and people would be like, "Oh, which one do you like better?" I'm like, Jared. It's better. Like, that's what I always viewed. He had like this cool 80s theme to his videos. Like, use like synth with purples and blues. Like, those are my favorite. I love those. Sorry to interrupt, CJ.
No, you're fine. I have a friend of mine who's he's getting into, I guess, drone videography, and he wants to do it, but he doesn't know how to, like, you know, compose his shots. He doesn't know how exactly like long the shots are. So it's hard to kind of like do everything with the drone. Like he's trying to do like what slider shots are doing, but with a drone and a gimbal.
You can't do it. It won't come out the same. It doesn't have the depth of field, and it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the 50mm punch.
Yeah, think of those. It's minuscule.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have to interrupt us so we watch our 1,000-degree knife video.
Actually, did you see, there's a guy, Backyard Scientist. He does a way better knife video. He does the Mythbuster experiment where he puts it on a sled and puts a rocket on the thing.
Right, I remember that.
Fantastic. I saw that after 10,000-degree knife videos.
That was such a big deal, dude. Like it's like, do you remember the damn Daniel thing?
Yeah.
Things come and go.
Yeah.
They come and go like so fast anymore.
It's fads now, man. Like it used to be clothes and now it's memes. Like it's crazy to see that. But memes are like the SpongeBob, me noy, like all that.
Me noy, me.
Me hoy, me noy.
So somebody mentioned Crispy Media. Crispy Media is one of the most talented videographers on YouTube.
There's RW video.
That's
Ben Harmony's. I forget what he calls it, but yeah, it's fantastic. I remember. Actually, I have a photo of Nakai Sun's personal East Coast car.
That was really cool. Yeah.
I have it up there. It's signed by him. That was a really cool day. He just showed up at Caffeine and Octane with an RWB, an R34. He had that Porsche.
Yeah.
The 6.4 turbo, all carbon. Yeah, the Porsche guys
so much money.
They're crazy.
Somebody said, any other plans with gears and gasoline? Not right now, but they are great. They're awesome. They do great work. There was a good idea of them to do this kind of series on each YouTuber in the auto world. I told Rob Dom that they wanted to interview him, but no response yet. Womp womp. Let's see here. The RWB video is amazing. Yes, it is.
It really is.
It is.
He works hard.
A7S power too.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
All the resources he needs.
Rob Dom collab. We have done a few collabs together. Like it's so funny how like do you guys remember when everyone was begging me to do it with Dan collab?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Finally do it. Finally do it. Doesn't even break like 70K. I'm like, what? That's why sometimes you're like, what do you guys want, man? Like, I don't know what you
Tell
want.
me what you need.
Tell me what you need. But no, that's just the power of YouTube. You just have to experiment over and over and over.
Creative field. It's all about experimentation. I mean, I'm sure CJ, you're talking about learning light painting. I remember when I started learning.
Yeah.
Here, somebody said more drift videos. Let me look how good those do.
But yeah, it's all light photography or light painting is all experimentation constantly.
It really is.
Yeah,
there's a lot of theory
70K.
that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
And
60K, 50K,
the thing that's
30K.
cool is like when you have different material and they absorb light differently. So you have like rubber. If the rubber isn't shiny, it's going to be this dull rubber. But if you put like a slight like wax on the actual tires, you have that pop. And it's amazing, man. Like there's a lot of things that you have to do and prepare for it too. Like light will capture like some things better than others. So I'm sure we're like 90,000 people doing this, but whatever.
I shoot film now for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And I know about that like unexpected outcome.
Hold on, car hombres. If you keep doing that, I'm gonna have to shut you down for doing that. That's not how you get a shout out. That's not how you do it.
Even though he just kind of got one.
Yeah, but just to stop the spamming.
Jeez. But no, I mean, it's all unexpected outcomes. I remember at Import Alliance, it was really pollinated. So we started shooting.
Oh. God, yeah.
And then we did a 20-second painting, and then there's pollen everywhere, and I'm like, great, got to drop that contrast.
Yep, because as soon as that happens, man, you're just gonna have the entire car that's completely coated, and it's gonna have that sheen on it that's you're never gonna be able to get away unless you like edit the crap out of it. So
no, and I mean, I know one of the hardest parts, especially working in the automotive photography industry, is you can't do free shoots. So how do you make money doing it? That's
you work for free as long as you have to.
I've worked for free on things that I didn't think I was going to work for free on.
It's kind of like, like it's like my second channel I just made. It's bringing me back to like when I first started, because you look at the analytics and it's like $0, and you're like, wow, I remember this. When I first started and how much you have to grind to make it at all.
I'm still grinding.
Still grinding.
I got out of trying to focus on automotive photography, started shooting film a lot more. And that's where I found like I waste so much money on it, but I love it. Absolutely love it. So, but I mean,
that's the thing that I really like, man.
No, and I just finished up a photo project. I put my first year's collection of all my film photos, like what I learned. I'm printing it tomorrow morning. I'm printing like 20 or 30 books. But it's just like I had fun.
Smokes.
Now, going to send it off to like photographers and then my online distributor for it. So.
Somebody just asked if I was excited for the next beater car road trip.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited, dude. Like it's so funny because back last year, I had no idea what I was in for, and guess what? This year, I have no idea what I'm in for. Like I literally have no idea what we're doing. Like last time, he goes, "Hey, yeah, here I'll do the Ferretti, but hey, David, come down to Jacksonville. Okay, I'll see you there." I'm like, what? And I thankfully there was like a plane ticket for like $90, and I was like,
have you seen the new one?
The Miata?
The scraping Miata that he
so cool.
I love his attitude towards it. I love this. I love how his videos are like, the style it's so Ferretti. Like he hasn't changed the style ever. Love it.
Yeah. People keep asking me what accounts are better. I don't really pick and choose people. Like I think it sounds cheesy, but I think everybody's channel is different. Everybody has their own style. So it's kind of subjective. It's whoever you like more. It's like movies. I like this movie more than that movie. Doesn't mean, you have to like everything. But I feel as though like people compare car channels so much, but if you think about it, there's really not too many channels that are exactly the same.
No, because everyone's different. They've got different mannerisms, man.
They have to. Well, it's the rule where you give 30 people in a room who know how to edit the same footage. Everybody comes out with a different thing. Because everybody thinks differently. I remember in editing class in school, we all got like SeaWorld footage, and we had to make like a SeaWorld ad essentially, and everybody was so different. But it goes with car stuff too. I mean, look at our IA videos. Like, look at mine compared to TJ's, compared to Adam's, compared to Evan. They're all completely different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I just started up my spring semester, and I major in architecture. So, but my professor is a filmmaker, and so we're making a short film that's gonna lead into like building design and whatnot. And like half of my class is like, I don't know how to record that, and like I do to some degree. But exactly what you're saying, that we all got these like similar ideas, and everyone's completely different. So we're working on this horror film that's just like incredibly dark.
Yeah.
But it's that idea of like same footage, different results every time. It's the music, how you edit it, everything.
It's a huge social experiment.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's why. I mean, Andrew, remember our idea with the Need for Speed character? Like, we still got to film that. That's gonna take all night to film, but it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna be.
Let me know when you do that, because I'd love to take time off from school or work.
I think we need to get some of the best cars in the area
too.
Wait, so say again?
Chris with the red.
Oh, dude.
Oh, do you know what he just bought?
Would he be down if I gave him if I gave him credit? Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's exactly like the quality of everything he did, and it'll be a legit production. But he just sold. He had a Golf TDI. Volkswagen just bought it back, and he bought a Forester in a World Rally Cross Blue, and it has a STI turbo. It's basically like the most STI you can make a Forester.
Yeah.
And
somebody just said, "Hi, David. I'm your biggest fan."
Never heard that before.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Somebody asked where I found the Fast and Furious vinyl record. It was at Urban Outfitters, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were at Perimeter Mall. We'd never been inside Perimeter Mall. We'd only been in Caffeine and Octane. And we're like, oh, I guess let's go to Perimeter Mall. And we felt kind of out of place. But yeah, it was fun though. It was just funny. Backing up. Somebody keeps asking about drifting your 34. Dude, do what you want, man. It's your car.
I know everyone in the community is like, what do you guys think of this? It's like, just do what you want.
Yeah. Like we're not the car gods. Do whatever you want.
Everyone's worried about like scene points or everything.
Yeah, everybody puts on fender flares just to put on fender flares, and it's just like, why? I
just went to my first car meet last night in probably like 6 or 7 months.
Where was it? Gwinnett?
No, it's right by campus here in Marietta.
Oh, the Kennesaw one.
Far from you, but it's like I get it, and it's humongous, and I was like, Jesus. But at the same time, it's like. So you see the people going for scene points, and you see like Hunter Broadhead, interesting fellow, but he just does not care what people think, and just like he's got a G35 that he just bought, and he's turning it into a drift car and putting like aero bits on the car, and it's like he doesn't care what you think. He just does what he wants.
Somebody asked what happened to the Drift 240. Nothing. It's just being worked on right now.
Yeah, what do you have done with it right now?
Huh?
What do you have getting done with it right now? Because I talked to you like 2 weeks ago about it.
It's just chilling right now at the shop. They're gonna bring it back to Evolve Tuning, or and then after Evolve Tuning, we're gonna bring it probably either to my house or my friend Brad's house, and then start working on it because it needs a new radiator and new front fenders.
That's not too bad.
And then after that, I might get a freaking hilarious, like I might do a really funny Plasti Dip video. I have a few ideas with that. I know Plasti Dip is not the best product, but that's why I'm not using it. I mean, that's why I am using it. Because if I hit a wall, whatever.
Oh, drift car.
Yeah, drift car. So,
did you know they make a? Oh God, someone said "rip me." Sorry, I was texting my girlfriend. But did you know they make a Grabber Blue like Plasti Dip? I was like,
yeah.
Why?
David.
Plasti Dip is not bad. It's just there's autoflexes out there, and they're really good as well.
True.
Autoflex is what Leo's Mustang had, the rainbow one. But no, you can do amazing things with Plasti Dip. Like if you have the talent and the gear, you can do really cool stuff. But yeah, the Drift 240 will be Plasti Dipped because I'm not investing the money to paint it. No way. No. I'm doing over fenders on it though, probably.
Oh yeah.
Which would be dope. That'd be nice.
Wait, what'd you say?
That'd be pretty dope, actually.
Well, I have to. I mean, the ambits that were supplied is a big tire, so it just doesn't work. Yeah, I have to. It just rubs.
What kind of A-arms are you getting with that thing?
What kind of what? Sorry.
Like control arms and A-arms are you going to be getting?
Probably just Injuku ones.
Okay. The actual drift ones or whatever.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have like angle kit yet. I'm just gonna
learn the car.
I'm just gonna learn. That's what I'm doing first. And And I'm gonna show every single mistake that I do. I'm not gonna ever just be somebody I'm not.
Well, luckily, you're up the street from Lanier Complex. Well, not up the street, but you're close enough. And then you've heard about the Mid Pond over in Alabama. That's another good track.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good environment for where you're at right now with it. It's just learning. I mean, that's all it is. Like, it's perfect tracks for it.
Like Lanier is almost too brutal for me, I feel.
How
like
so?
It's just because like it's like 15 cars at once drifting, and I feel like I'll hit somebody, and you know.
Hashtag.
Yeah, for real. I wish you could street drift. Well, not that I mean I have on camera already, but I still gotta I still have to reinsure it and everything and tag it, but because that are expired. Yeah, I have the title finally. Do you watch sports?
How hard was that?
Don't. How hard was what?
The title, because I know that like the whole
5 months
thing
of
was
work.
like, oh, but at least you got it though. Because I was like, man, if they take your car back, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yep. Yeah. Jack Bush, and he said, I remember when your Plasti Dip tutorial came out, and that's actually why Plasti Dip noticed it. And they're like, hey, can we like use this? I was like, can I have Plasti Dip? Yeah, I was like, can I have Plasti Dip for my drift car? And so we're in talks with that. So
nice.
Let's see.
Thoughts on stretched tires?
No. That's just me though.
Potatoes are beautiful. That's a good comment. That's Mayo Man.
It kind of goes with it too. Somebody said, would you ever go to H2O? Yeah, H2O is fun.
Not with your own car.
No, not with your own car. Just go there. That's
you remember when we went down to Euro Experience down in Savannah?
Oh yeah, I remember your experience. Yeah.
What was the whole quotation mark thing? I really want to know now.
It used to be Solo. Yeah. Go ahead, Andrew. Sorry.
So it used to be Solo and Helen, and then 2 years ago, it just got rowdy to the point where state troopers were called in because it was a like riot situation. Because the town's like, it's like a town of like maybe 1,200 people, and like 10,000 people just flooded into the small town. The main strip was a burnout strip. The back strip was a burnout strip. It was just like tires going. People were getting in fights. This dude pulled a gun on someone and got arrested. So it was just
utter chaos.
Yeah, it was chaos. And so the state troopers were like, this whole town's going to go up in flames.
That's not fun for anyone.
Helen kicking us out.
Great.
Well, now there's Helen Import Day. I didn't go. Did you go?
I went and popped the tire. And then drove it back. I drove all the way to Helen, got into the city, popped the tire. There's no shops in Helen. It was a Saturday, and I had to drive all the way back to Forsyth.
Did you ever see the video of me and the Subaru Crosstrek?
Yeah, I did.
During Helen Import Day,
showed me that
was the same day. So I was up in the mountain getting stuck on the mountain while you got a pop tire. I got stuck in the mountain because he climbed and popped the radiator, and coolant went everywhere.
I gotta admit, that is a badass car. That makes me want to buy one so badly.
No, it was a great idea. At one point, I loved doing that trail so much. At one point, I thought about just buying a beater and doing it because it's so much fun.
Did you hear about Forrest rolling his BRZ, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
GC 9700 gaming. Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, man. Like, that hurt me pretty hard because I was like, I like painting that car. I took pictures of it. He's a cool dude. And then, and then I saw that he posted it. But he's got like an S2000 now. So.
Which is a great car to go to. I mean, it's got the spirit of the rear-wheel drive four-banger. And the F22 is a better engine. I'm just going to say it.
I think he's LS swapping it. I'm not sure though.
Is he?
Really?
Maybe. I'm not
Because
sure.
that was scary driving an LS S2K. That was crazy.
Sometimes.
A little stancy.
Yeah, he had stretched tires on it. If it had actual traction, it'd be fine. But you need a ton of downforce. Let's see. Okay, hold on. What are we at, guys? We're at.
I don't know, but my butt's getting.
Okay. Well, how about we end at 8:45? How about that?
Yeah, that works.
Cool. Barrel rolls suck. Thanks, Peppy.
My girlfriend.
Peppy hair. Probably nobody gets that because they're probably too young. Star Fox 64 squad.
Squad, bro.
Squad. Favorite event to attend? Probably Grid Life. Grid Life is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ came out for Grid Life. One of my favorite videos I've ever made too.
Dude, that was good times.
Yeah, it was. Let's see here. Somebody said, I'd
like to race
Paul
if
Walker
I could come back.
Memorial Ride. I actually might if it's the one in Canada. Grid Life for EDC? EDC, duh. Sorry. But when it comes to music. But if you want car stuff, Grid Life, 100%. But EDC's production levels just through the roof. Let's not talk about EDC because I'll talk about that for 10 hours.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Would you ever go to Panda Junction? I've been to Panda Junction. I've never been to Simply Clean though. When's the next time we go back to Ford Nationals? Not sure. Maybe if Ford invites me again because I saw everything. Yeah, that's about it. In a snowy area, 350Z. No.
What? Why?
Okay. CJ, be nice.
No. I'm kidding.
Let's see. Have I been to TX2K? No, but I have been to Streetcar Takeover. Coming back to Hawaii, I really want to go back to Hawaii. Hell yeah. That's such fun car stuff. Like, it's
kind of wish my job would send me there one day. Maybe
yeah, one day.
One day.
Let me ask you this. What are you most looking forward to in 2017 for, I guess, like your channel or just overall? What are you looking for?
Beat a car road trip.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Adventure Drive this year.
Nice.
It's in Europe this time.
It's in Europe?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh my God,
yeah,
dude, that's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be through Germany and Switzerland and Austria. Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be in September.
Man. I've been to Germany once in an airport.
Yeah.
It was fun.
No,
it was great.
I've only been overseas twice. I went to the Geneva Auto Show, did that, and then in Switzerland, and then China in May. But I really, really want to go to Konda's X Factory in Sweden. And I also want to go see the street racing scene in Sweden too. Because, I mean, 1320 said it was the craziest cars they've ever seen.
If you're over there for Adventure,
really?
Yeah.
Definitely either after or before it, try and plan that out. So
David is a millionaire. Where are you getting that information?
Me too.
Yeah, Alejandro goes, me too. Like, if you said I am, I'd love that. That's nice. But no, most YouTubers are just getting by with a decent living, not millionaires. They tell you I think this is a good opportunity before we end. I'm brainstorming a clothing company.
Hey.
And I'm trying to figure out what to name it.
You should have your name, straight name, the company.
No, that's way too generic.
And not That Dude in Blue, because that's too focused, I think.
Crowd Killer Incorporated?
Ooh.
Just saying.
So
Just
wait. So CCI? Because
CCI.
the market I'd like to do is Hurley DC Neff. stuff like that. So
I personally would like to see something along the lines of like left turn clothing line or something like that. Maybe something simple, but
no. What? Don't name it David and Company. I wasn't planning on it. Dank. No, I don't like the word dank is gonna die in a year. Being about it, Inc.
Be about it.
that's not bad. That's actually pretty good.
So it'd be BBA. No, it'd be about BBI.
DP
no,
apparel.
Be about no BAI. Yeah, it'd be buy. It'd be buy. No. Boy.
There. So boy. Oh
boy.
Shit, boy. Oh no.
Name it. Hi, Kevin.
Sean. Hi, Kevin. Sean put DP apparel, and that totally means something completely other than what
enough, CJ. Enough. Dude skate clothing. Drop a gear Inc. Rusty coat hanger. Rusty coat hanger. Rusty coat hanger. So, RC. Pat on the back.
He gets it now.
You're not my biggest fan, so Pooterson Company.
Pooterson.
That's what I called you when I made that damn cartoon. Remember that?
Oh my god, that was so funny. I laughed
because I made Evan. Remember Evan's like intro? It's like and like the little crappy. Because I started that with like literally I was on my Note 7 with my little stylus and I drew Evan and I was like, here you go, Evan, this is you, and it made like a really crappy picture and I was like, look, it's Ebon Chunks, and he's like, I'm using that.
Ebon Chunks.
So bad.
Was it Anthony who did the Pooterson, or did you do the Pooterson?
I forget. I don't know.
I think Anthony did it. It was like the funniest sketch in the world.
I think he did Chance though, because I'm not gonna go out there and say his whole name, but whatever.
We promise you won't regret this supply co. Oh man. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna close out for now. Thanks to everybody who came. It was and Andrew, thanks for dropping in. Same with CJ. CJ, that was like very last minute, so thank you for doing this.
No, of course.
Next week next week on Friday we might have Taylor from Adam Elsie's channel and Taylor Drifts. So that'll probably be a pretty good live stream as well because he's a great dude. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Woo! Okay, I'll do the same.
Deuces.
Bye, friends.